Did you want a cider?
Yeah. Go on, fuck it. Go on. Might as well. Taurus. It's my star sign. Is that fate or is it?
No, that's fucking Lidl's, mate.
Is it cool? Littles.
It's fucking cheap, mate.
It's the cheap cider because we're back on the cheapest YouTube channel around. We're a real Mickey Mouse operation here. But
Oh, wait, that's trademark. Can't say that name.
No. I think it's a quote from Red Dwarf.
Alright.
So, and he basically means it by like they're a really sort of DIY type operation, a really crappy sort of D-team type operation.
Mickey Mouse? We ain't even Betty Boop.
I can see where you can see that of us.
We've only just hit 300 on our just over 300. It's our channel.
I helped.
You're the co-presenter sort of thing. You're not a guest presenter. You're like the sidekick of the channel. You're on this channel more than Christian.
Come on, Christian, step up, bro. Do you even lift? What the fuck, man?
Do you even watch these videos? Should we possibly start episode 3 of the Sensorites?
I believe we should.
We probably should. Oh, hang on. There you go.
Anticlimactic.
Like, you're almost through that one.
Hey, they don't need to know that.
This
is full. This is my first one. It's full. Don't...
But
yeah,
you've been drinking throughout the past 2 episodes.
I'm a very slow drinker.
You take one little sip at a time. You're just there like...
Go. No, it's only one sip. It's only one sip.
Hidden danger.
Seriously, what is the point of these buttons if you have to manually override everything?
I think they've fucked with the locks. But I see your point.
They didn't get that far, did they?
Very slow walk. They've got flat feet. They can't really run in those feet. We love her. She's part of the family.
They're afraid of them.
Okay.
They don't like the anchor.
I thought they're sensitive to emotions.
They're cowards, aren't they? They don't know how to fight. They're just
Yeah,
cowards.
well, like maybe because they're sensitive to words, they can be fought with words. So, past people who's come to the planet didn't mean to fight, but they just shouted, which is fighting to that, maybe.
Ooh.
No. Okay.
He's fucking shit scared. I'm sorry, he told me I have to. I dropped my shit.
My glasses! I can't see without my glasses!
Okay, Gus. From Recess. Gus
Velma from Scooby-Doo. But yeah, same thing. But Scooby-Doo did it first.
Yeah, alright. Yeah.
Sensorites must have hypnotized her in some way.
I don't think so. She's just growing up yet.
Oh, that was nice.
Why are you being a fucking teenager now?
Because she's a teenager. They always
I'm too old to put up with this shit.
They think they're grown up.
Is that why you kidnapped my teachers? You're getting sarky on that bitch.
I learned from the best.
Ooh.
We've had little spats, but not arguments. And my bloody lock!
For fuck's sake, how many times?
I don't like it when people take my stuff.
don't like this splitting up.
I don't mind you.
And I do. It always leads to trouble.
He's got
Actually,
a point. He's
I
got
agree.
a point.
I agree with Ian.
Then we have to.
As no one
Just
watched
let the
Scooby Doo.
Just let the doctor go. He's smart enough. He's fine.
William Hartnell needs a holiday. He's done a couple of episodes now without one, so.
One or two questions. That day of the explosion in the sky, our people have been dying in greater numbers every year.
Radiation?
Some kind of disease, I imagine, Chesterton, maybe.
Scarlet fever. You two and I must be
Because if
looking at
the thing blew up, then the radiation from the ship blowing up, maybe.
I thought so. Yes.
I'm more worried about you.
Oh, why should I? Come on, my boy.
I should manage.
I managed,
Ian, come
I've
on.
got Ian, yeah. I shall manage. I'm taking the muscle of the ship.
Leaving you all defenseless.
Leaving the women alone again. Seems to be a running trend, doesn't it? Doctor and Ian will go off and do something, and then Susan and Barbara stay back at the...
Well, Ian's quite smart, isn't he? He's a science teacher.
She's a teacher.
Not a science teacher.
What was she? History? She's a history teacher. Okay. They're not... She can't really do much in the future.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
These earth people are loud and ugly things. Why should we not have met them in the desert or in the mountains? It is the failure of all beings that they judge through their own eyes. To them,
Well,
we may appear to be.
We weren't...
How
okay.
else are you meant
No,
to judge them?
Yeah, no.
I like this one. He's quite.
He was, yeah.
He's full of wisdom.
That is why I have invited you. Perhaps these earth creatures are animals too. Do not underestimate them.
Well, they speak for a start. Do the
And you can
animals in the
block
mount-
them out.
Yeah.
Small mechanism which my men brought me. Looks like an ordinary lock, but in point of fact is an electronic miracle which reveals the mind of science.
Here you go.
far
Give it back.
beyond
Thank you.
And this new horizon known as
Is science far beyond their own? He handed it to his mate. He's like, I don't know what the fuck this does. It just looks like a metal round thing.
And what does our city administrator say?
Sir, you were elected to lead our people because of your great brain. I would not dare to question your actions.
Dude, you got a bit of brown on your fucking nose. Stop sucking up.
See, he is the slave.
Grow some balls.
Need not fear me. You may speak your mind.
He's a fucking idiot.
You are his second opinion, yet he makes his decisions without you. He makes the wise decisions.
Is he trying to overthrow everyone?
You just be
He's gonna betray
He
everyone.
just wants to be in charge of everything, yeah.
I would not suggest such a thing. His mind is pure. We are realists. That is why I have beamed the disintegrator to this room.
without permission.
Yeah, this is the wild card of the Sensorites.
It is my duty to protect.
I got something stuck in my throat.
He's just forgot his line again.
Come on. This line. Oh fuck it. It's carrying me over. Carry him over.
Oh no, the hangover's kicking in now. He's drunk last episode, the hangover's kicked in now.
Here is the power.
Where were you keeping that?
You don't want to know.
To the reception room at the palace. How can you judge their movements so correctly, engineer?
I'm a fucking engineer. It's my job.
And you can tell exactly when they move into their places in the reception room. With absolute accuracy.
Again, a very dark force.
From both of these two.
Kill them. Let the head flow through you. Use the power of the dark side. I apologize.
We have the villains of the story, I believe.
Trindle dee, Trindle dum. This is where they betrayed him. This is where they betray him.
They
kill
kill
him.
him,
Yeah.
take the sash.
Yeah, I think so.
The disintegrator. It is beaten to their positions. They cannot reach it. And I order that the machine be dismantled.
Yes, sir.
Guys, do you mean?
I'm on. Well, no, he's listening to the boss.
I am doubtful about you.
Ooh.
This question of authority.
Come on, cameraman. Come on, cameraman. A little bit more.
Yeah,
A little bit more. There we go.
Oh, now he's moved.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Oh, that fucking look he gave you was dirty, man.
It's like,
It'd be funny if he tutted as well.
yeah, he didn't even do
We
that.
could feel he tutting. We could feel him tutting.
He didn't even do that. He just looked and just goes,
You.
just one tut, and then just
asshole.
walks out. No, not even that.
But he heard the full power of our voices in his throat.
We fucked up. We're sorry.
Looks like they're all at school. They've all got their like little desks. They're on a game show.
Ooh.
The city administrator, you will bring them the crystal water and take the other away.
They were going to be poisoned.
What exactly is the difference? In the yellow mountains which surround the city, I discovered a pure spring for the use of the elves.
So
And this one,
maybe that's what's killing off the rest of their species, is that something's contaminated the water.
Could be.
And these guys are surviving because they've got the posh water.
Water.
Fruit is delicious. It tastes like peaches.
Did you see the boom?
Oh, I wish I did.
Oh. We'll have to look back when we've finished.
thing about the disease.
If you tell us about it, we might be able to help
Do you think Ian's got the disease? Shouldn't have drank the fucking water.
The disease is invisible.
I don't know. You should drink some water and start coughing.
You just shoot
10 minutes.
poison.
You
You just
think
shoot
you mean-
poison.
You think the water, don't you?
Yes,
Yeah.
does it affect the elders? No, my friends and I succeed. Where your time is spent, will you return the raft by ship?
It would be a just return.
Your granddaughter speaks well. Yes, she's a fine.
I came up with the fucking idea.
You tested her now, you're right.
Yeah, so he's just had the dodgy water.
What if you could give me a glass of water, Doctor?
It's just gonna make it worse.
Wait, unless that's the pure water.
I don't think they've had. Well, unless it was poisoned.
Father, he's unconscious.
There is no hope. Your friend is dying.
Dum dum dum!
Cliffhanger? Yes! Okay. The race against death.
This episode is where Ian goes on holiday, and we see the other cast
The
do
other
something
ca-
for a change.
Okay. There was a lot more to
And
that.
Ian's one of their strongest members.
Oh shit.
Literally strongest members.
Don't know about you, I'm finding the stuff with our characters interesting, but the stuff with just Sensorites on their own kind of boring.
I know, I like it all.
You're still liking it all?
Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, I wish there was a bit more background information on the Sensorite, but I'm liking.
You're
where the
still
story's headed.
enjoying it? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's not bad. It's
Okay. I still think it's a bit slow at times.
like I said.
Maybe
it's gonna
that's just
change.
me.
It's gonna
Maybe
be,
that's just me.
the next episode is gonna be
We've hit the-
everything about an adventure.
We've hit the halfway point now.
It's a lot of talking. Throughout the whole story is just a lot of talking.
But that's kind of classic. Who?
But no, I think it's more of
Black and White. Who?
no. I think the whole story itself is more diplomatic.
It's
I
a
think.
it's a very sort of
It's trying to teach.
political type.
Yeah,
of,
it's trying to teach us that we don't need to use violence or actions. We can settle things with
It's
words.
one of the like first instances we're getting of the Doctor doing his whole diplomat side that
Yeah.
we've seen in a few other Doctors.
I mean, you compare this.
The peacemaker sort of.
You compare this to his first ever story that we've seen with the caveman. It was more, let's just kill them and run. This
Pretty
one,
much.
This is more,
It wasn't even
I'm
that.
angry, but I'm
it
trying
wasn't-
to calm
It
down
wasn't
a bit.
necessarily kill them and run. He only resorted to killing them when they kept him a prisoner.
Kill them and run.
It was
or,
more. It was
why
more.
don't
Let's
you
just.
kill them?
It was more.
He's trying to take your place. You should kill them.
It wasn't
Not them.
it? Yeah.
Not himself. Like, oh, he called you fat.
Yeah.
I will then. Don't take that. Don't take that. Like, oh,
Do you hear
Is
what?
it-
Do
is
you
it-
hear what he said about your mama?
he called you a faggot and your father was a whore. I wouldn't take that if I were you. oh, he wants to
He
fight
just
you.
called me a faggot.
What he did in the beginning. Now he's more like, alright, I'm angry, but I'm going to try to solve this peacefully.
Okay.
It gets away from him, but he's trying. And I like the evolution of the Doctor to this point.
That's what I have enjoyed seeing the most throughout our run of William Hartnell. Is him growing from childish, stroppy teen to where we are now, where he's actually feeling like the Doctor, and he's finally like really connecting with Ian and Barbara. They feel like a family now. Whereas up until about maybe just before Marinus, it always felt like he was in charge.
Yeah.
They're the lesser beings that he's kidnapped. But now they're actually starting to feel like a family and like a unit. So that's what I'm enjoying the most. This episode, however, not this episode, but this story, I will say, personally, I'm finding a little slow.
Oh yeah, it is.
There's a lot of talking.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I agree.
Which...
But I do enjoy,
partially,
in terms of the whole Doctor Who classic,
yeah,
what I've seen before, it's not the worst thing I've seen.
The stories have gotten better from the start to now.
Yeah, to me...
They're not getting worse. They're good. The stories are getting better with each time, sort of thing. Well, I'm still preferring last time. But
I think for me, if you were to start watching the classic Doctor Who from the very beginning, especially when you're brought up in this kind of age, you're going to watch
when
the
you're
first
brought
one.
up with the modern
Yeah,
Doctor Who.
or like if you're born in the 90s or even the 2000s, you're watching it from the very beginning, you think, what the fuck is this? Black and white, budget, blah blah blah, this is all wrong, this is all fake, I don't like this. But for
You've
me,
got used to that.
me personally, I watched it from the very beginning. Yeah, there were a few, we're making fun of it. Oh, we've seen the boom.
It's kind of our
that's
thing.
kind
I'll find the boom before
or,
we
you know, just
go out.
Or we can see him pushing the door open and it looks like it's automatic. It's not.
Yeah.
See a little guy in the corner pushing it.
But that's kind
I
of
got used to it.
the
I got
point
used
we
to the
do.
style.
That's kind of what we do this for.
And I can take this as it is now. I like it. I can put my mind in.
You can take the piss, but you can still appreciate it.
Yeah, I do appreciate it because, you know, we've had it so well. And this our generation,
nowadays,
in terms of music and film and media, we've had it. We're very lucky to be born in this generation.
And everything's just getting even more advanced.
So it's kind of nice to go back and think,
I
okay,
think that's
this is good.
Why I've always had a thing for, like, old-fashioned shows, is that it's like it's a snapshot of the time.
Yeah, it's nice to visit your roots in a way.
Yeah. Or our human roots.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're enjoying the story a little. To be honest,
I do enjoy it. Yeah.
Maybe it's because I'm not the biggest fan of political stuff.
Well, maybe I'm drunk. I don't know.
So you're always drunk. So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of political stuff in general. As you know, I try not to make these reactions as political. I'll have a little go at you now and then if we've gotten a bit too political. Not a go, but I'll try and tone you down.
Like, stop talking about liberal.
No, I don't like...
Focus on Doctor Who.
It's because I don't really follow any of it. I've grown up, but I'm still emotionally like a 15, 16-year-old.
I think
so I never got into learning all that stuff, and it's not really... I'd rather just stay indifferent. I do these reactions to take the piss out of classic shows, not to...
But sometimes being neutral all the time, you don't have a leg to stand on. You're neutral.
I've got 2 legs.
You're neutral all the time. You have no opinion to give, and just that's fine. You're trying to be neutral, but sometimes you need to make a stand.
No, I give my opinion if you ask me about something specific, and I'll tell you what I think of it. But I'm not going to look into sides and choose sides because I might agree with different bits of different ones. And
that's fine.
That's completely fine. Me.
But I know, but it confuses everyone. That's the whole point of politics. No one gets it. No one gets politics.
I'm happy watching kids' TV and staying a teenager in my head.
I just think it's best for us.
I'm old enough to keep myself alive and earn a living. And I'm young enough up here to be indifferent and innocent to it. Let's find this boom. we're getting into stuff, and we're gonna take 15-20 minutes just talking about that.
It might be here.
It should be around here.
I know it was a long shot. You mentioned it.
It was a shot where we showed all of them, yeah, and it came in from around up here.
There we
There
go.
we-
We saw
yeah.
all the boom mics.
Yeah, there we go. I thought so. So that was the boom. And that was we got off of Doctor Who there.
Yeah.
Let's
But you know, I think sometimes
stop
it's,
that now. Oh, we've finished that. Let's just end the episode because this is the longest outro ever.
oh come on. I think it's good to
I
have
want the
different
fan
talks.
on. Yeah, but not a lot of people.
Even the
Not a lot of
audience.
people watch the review stuff at the end
I know,
anyway.
but sometimes if we have one person that stays until the end to finish hearing what
Oh
we have
yes,
to
we
say.
have some people. I think we have one or two people. I shouted them out in the Modern Who's. Well,
Thank you
right,
again.
yeah. I forgot the names again. I'm terrible.
Oh, for God's
No, I'm bad with names.
sake. You want to say goodbye?
Yeah, probably by this point.
Hey, it works.